what is the sacrifice, Sonequa? What does that look like? And when you and I you're listening right now, Urban View, this is where talk empowers and becomes action. We don't sit on the sidelines. Everyone listening, I always tell them, bring your brick, let's get busy. So when you mentioned the brick, I was like, the Holy Spirit is here, and it's in line. So what is that? What is the sacrifice for you the last couple of weeks? What have you been navigating? What's the pushback that you're pushing through?
Honestly, right now, I'm pushing against myself. I'm pushing against my old self. I'm pushing against like old delusions and blindness. I lost my parents back in April, and it was such a catalyst.
You just say that. First of all, I'm sorry. Like,
thank you.
God, most of us live our lives, to please our parents. That's right. That's our thing. So to lose at such a young age. You're young. Was it COVID?
No, it wasn't. My dad passed of liver cancer on April 9th. And then my mom shockingly passed the next day of a heart attack. And it was catalyzing because there was so much I didn't understand about myself. And listen, I've been doing the work, right? Like you mentioned the Holy Spirit. It's like, I've been working with the Holy Spirit. I've been, praying and getting therapy and doing all kinds of healing ministries and studying and really confronting myself and doing that, that hard work. But there was still so much I didn't even know about them, and being able to see both of their lives in their totality, like from beginning to end, you cannot imagine how clarifying it is. And so this new me, which is really the real me, is kind of bursting forth right now. Thanks to the Spirit, thanks to Yeshua and the revelations that I'm receiving. But it's been really hard. It's like torture and bliss, right? It's like, it's torturous, but it's blissful at the same time. So I'm realizing how self-oriented I've been and how selfish I've been about being in this position, and thinking with pure intentions that this is the way I'm supposed to handle it. I'm supposed to do this myself. I'm supposed to make sure that I'm the right, sort of image bearer, for Christ, but also for my people, and also for, like other Black women. And I got to pay homage. I got to pay respect to the people that, brought me here and like made a way for me. So I got to do everything right. And I got to say everything right. And I got to, and it's like, while it seems like you're being, sacrificial and heroic or whatever, you're not. You're being self-oriented about it. And it's just not the way. And I'm realizing that now. I'm just now coming into the understanding of that. And I really do thank God for that. And so it's like, no. I mean, I just had the privilege and honor of saying this directly to Whoopi Goldberg on The View, because she's such a fixture in the Star Trek franchise. I said, this is not my accomplishment. It's not. It's yours, actually, because I just stepped onto a path that you helped lay, as well as Nichelle. And so now my part is to lay the bricks, as I was saying, for the next person. And I think about somebody like Nichelle. You talk about the sacrifice. I think about Nichelle, and she was a Broadway actor, and she wanted to go back to Broadway. She wanted to do her thing. And Dr. King, as we all famously know, said, no, you can't leave. We got to see you here. And she dropped everything and stayed, and then proceeded to dedicate her life to our progression and advancement. That's the kind of sacrifice I'm talking about. That's the cost that you have to pay. And, for me right now, it's, I have a 1.5-year-old daughter and an almost 7-year-old son. Obviously I have my husband and I have this career and everything, but it's like, where can I give my time and my energy and my heart in ways that, are going to be inconvenient and are going to take me away from my kids, and these opportunities are going to take me away from my husband, or, I'll have to reshape some things in the trajectory of my career. But it's the cost that needs to be paid. And I don't know what it's going to look like. I don't know what I'm going to do. I just know what I want to do. And I
Man,
know that I have to do it.
Sonequa Martin Green, who stands on the shoulders of Nichelle Nichols, Uhura, and Whoopi Goldberg, and LeVar Burton. I'm gonna throw him in there too, because why not?
Absolutely. And Avery Brooks.
Avery Brooks, who could forget him?
Yeah.
I mean, the franchise has, I guess, always been groundbreaking.
Mhm.
Always been groundbreaking.
Yes.
As Captain Kirk goes into space in a giant penis recently, it's so complicated. It's so complicated. All right.
It is. It's multi-layered.
It really is. All right, we're gonna leave that over there. We're gonna leave that over there. We're gonna talk about you. We're gonna talk about you. Let me just say thank you for sharing that. To keep moving forward, to be still whole in the midst of that. Speaks volumes about your commitment to your own healing. Which we shouldn't take lightly. You are doing the work.
Thank you for that. It's gonna make me cry.
No, I'm sorry. Okay.
No. That's no.
All right.
Thank you for saying that.